Hi, today I want to continue exploring Jules, the asynchronous coding agent. Last week I used Jules to complete a task for me. To recap, I asked Jules to show two icons on the left of a coffee plant when the plant was selected, and the plant name started with the word third. And when the plant didn't start with the word third and it was selected, two icons were displayed on the right side of the name, and the icons were shown vertically, one on top of the other. Well, Jules was able to generate the code for me with few prompts. When I reviewed the code, it was code written by junior Angular developers. Therefore, I rewrote the code with advanced technique. I made changes in both coffee plant component and PlanPickerComponent. In the coffee plant component, I added two signal inputs, coffee and beverage. Coffee and beverage are signal inputs that can accept either a template ref or undefined. Both inputs are initialized undefined. It means this component can receive ng template from the parent component, and the parent component is the PlanPickerComponent. So in the PlanPickerComponent, I define two ng template. So the first ng template has template variable coffee. The template is a div that encloses two icons. The first icon is coffee icon, and the second icon is a coffee maker icon. The second template is named beverage. It is a div that also has two icons. The first one is a beverage icon, and the second one is a burger icon. Hi, this is the task that I want Jules to perform on icon/fragments feature branch. So please review the changes on the feature branch and make suggestions to improve the code. Like in the feature branch, the coffee plant component declared two signal inputs to receive ng template from the PlanPickerComponent. The PlanPickerComponent defined coffee and beverage ng template that are passed to the selected plant based on the name criteria. So like when plant name started with the coffee template was passed. After when selected plant name, it then start with the beverage template was passed instead. So give me a plan while I wait for the Jules to boot up the VM. So at the bottom, you can see the disclaimer. Jules can make mistakes, so double check it and use code with caution. I recorded this a few times. I tried to write the prompt a few times so that Jules can produce a plan that I'm happy with. Okay, let me check the plan. Review show coffee icons and show method in PlanPickerComponent. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Suggest renaming them for clarity. Analyze template passing in PlanPicker.html. Simplify the let assignment if possible, perhaps by moving more logic into the components method. It sounds good. Examine coffee plant components template and inputs. Discuss the design choice of having two separate template inputs, coffee and beverage. Propose an alternative, a single in. Would then decide whether to pass the coffee template or the beverage template to this single input. This could make simpler and more generic. I don't know, because the coffee template displayed on the left side of the name and beverage template displayed on the right side of the name. I'll see the suggestion before I accept or decline Jules' suggestion. Yeah, approve the plan. Working on. Okay, so on this list there are like 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So Jules is working on number 1. Working on number 2. Okay. So I used Jules last week. I think the time has reduced a bit. I don't have to wait so much this time. Well, it is possible that my prompt is clearer this time than the prompt from last week. So Jules is taking less time to work on the things on the list. Review show coffee. Okay, I'm reading the suggestions. So let's see. Suggest moving the template selection logic into component method. Get coffee template plan. Get beverage template for plan using a future to get. Okay. I forgot to ask Jules to use the latest syntax in Angular 19 and 20. It's because modern Angular code is recommended to use field_child function instead of add field_child decorator. Okay, let me like read through the whole thing before asking Jules to take the next step. Okay, so just moving into examine coffee plans template and inputs. Recommend simplifying coffee plan component to use a single icon template input instead of two separate beverage and coffee inputs. This makes the more generic. As assure only one type of icon is shown at a time. This change would also require to have a unified to decide which. Yeah, like I said earlier, like the beverage template displays on the right side of the plan name, while coffee input displays the coffee icons on the left side of the name. I don't know. Okay. Provide consolidate. Okay, it's in coffee plan. The coffee input display the icons on the left side of the name, whereas the beverage input displays the icons on the right side of the name. Therefore, a generic like input that doesn't know to display the icons on which side of the name. Furthermore, please use the latest syntax in Angular 19 and 20, like add field_child decorator. Field_child function is recommended to use instead of a field_child decorator in new Angular applications. So let's see what will Jules recommend. To be honest, I understand why Jules recommend to use field_child to obtain a reference of ng template in the class and return it from the method. I was thinking the same way, but I chose to access the template variable in the inline HTML template instead of in a method of the class. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the excellent feedback. You're right about the positional importance of the templates in coffee plan component and the preference for the field_child function in newer Angular version. My apology for that oversight. Should retain its two template inputs. Would you like me to create a new revised set of suggestions based on this corrected understanding? Yes. Please generate a revised. Please generate the code based on your revised set of suggestions. I don't know. I want to see the code, not a bunch of mumbo jumbo or English words. I want to see the code. Understood. I will not generate the code based on the revised suggestion. I will create a new plan for implementing these changes, and then ask for your approval before proceeding. Okay, so Jules is modifying the PlanPicker component. Okay, update the template of the component. Submit the changes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, wait. So Jules is still working. Let's see. It takes 4 minutes. Okay, ready for review. I have refactored PlanPicker component for clarity and modern English syntax. Here is what I did. Introduce the coffee plant syntax constant in PlanPicker component. Yeah, good. Use the fieldChild function for the add coffee and add beverage template references. Replace method that return boolean with method that directly return a template ref or undefined. Get coffee icon template, get beverage icon template. Update the PlanPicker component template to use this new method directly. I left unchanged to preserve icon positioning. Okay, let's see. Get beverage icon template. Oh, sorry. How do I? So beverage input receive the results of get beverage icon template plan. Add coffee, the get coffee icon template plan. Okay, see view child. Any. I want to use a view child create required instead of view child is because these two templates must exist or the application will fail. Okay, so I don't know. Oopsie. Back. Show coffee icon. Where's the constant? Oh, here. I want to move this read-only constant above, like outside the class, so that I don't need to say this dot coffee plant prefix. I can just access the value by writing coffee underscore plant underscore prefix. It's a pet peeve of mine. And these two methods are longer than the original. Let me think. Selected this dot. Can I create a method? I want to refactor get coffee icon template and get beverage icon template method. But it's hard, right? That's why I don't need this and beverage in beverage template. If view child dot require is used instead of view child, the template must exist or the component has error. So this last condition is redundant. Okay. And I want to use a ternary expression instead of if return and return. I'm going to talk to Jules to make more refinement. So I wrote like my feedback to Jules. Please use view child.require function to ensure the templates exist. If the templates do not exist, the Angular compiler will automatically throw errors. Move coffee plant prefix constant outside of the class so I can access the value by writing coffee underscore plant underscore prefix instead of this dot coffee plant prefix. Refactor get coffee icon template and get beverage icon template. Like by using fieldChild dot required, your template must exist or an error is thrown. First the ampersand coffee template and ampersand beverage template conditions are redundant and use ternary expression rather than if return to improve readability. So let's see. So I think moving the logic to the get coffee icon template and get beverage icon template method is a good idea. But the template is for displaying data. I shouldn't write so much logic into it. Having the first draft is awesome. I can look at the code and make some suggestion to improve it before having the final version in the class, and then making the PRO to pick up. Okay. So the constant is moved outside. Okay. Use field dot required instead of field child. Refactor the methods. Okay. Sorry. Let me check the code. Okay, done. Okay. So this selected plan equals plan happens 3 times, right? One here, like in the template. Oh, this one is better. Like the second time in the get coffee icon template method. The third time inside get beverage icon template. This ternary expression is better than I first thought. Good job. I want to maybe create a computed signal for this dot selected plan getter equals plan name, and use it in these 2 methods and in the inline template. However, it is still a good idea to refactor this comparison into a small method. So please create a method to derive the result of this dot selected getter equals plan name, where plan name is a strict parameter. Please add test cases for the PlanPickerComponent. Yeah, go. Just generate a unit test of the PlanPickerComponent for me. Okay, so great. And then in the PlanPickerComponent, let's see. Is plan selected is plan selected is a new function. It accepts a plan name and derive the result of this dot selected plan getter equals plan name. So and then is plan selected method is used in get coffee icon template and get beverage icon template method. However, the method is not used inside the HTML inline templates. I'm going to ask Jules to use it. Okay, so please assign the result of each plan selected plan to the selected input of the coffee plan component. Before doing so, remove the private how do you say in English? Private. I forgot. Private. From the is plan selected method. I don't remember. So private. Let's see. How do you call public private protected access of a method? Or modifier. Okay, got it. It's called modifier. So please assign the result of each plan selected plan to the selected input of the coffee plan component. Before doing so, remove the private modifier from the method. Okay. Maybe not public, just like default access. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, not again. Sorry. Review and update test cases if necessary. Let's see. I made public. I made the isPlan selected method in the component public. I updated the component template to use isPlan selected plan for the selected input of add coffee plan. This change simplifies the template binding for the selected state by reusing the component's existing logic. Okay. Public. Yeah, it looks good. Let's. Well, it took 10 minutes. Let's publish the branch. Okay. The branch. Oh. Compare and pull requests. Nothing. Don't know what to do. Okay. Yeah, let me check out the branch. What's this? Can I fetch? Oh, okay. This one, right? Is it running? ng serve. Something. Connie. Okay. My Jules is good. It looks good. Yeah. Let me run the test case. Oh, did it fail? Wow. Did it fail? Oh, the test cases failed. Ouch. So I passed the error message to Jules, and Jules found out the issue and fixed it. The spec file is because my application is a Songless application. I didn't install song.js in a package.json. So the fix is to pass the provide Songless change detection provider to the provider's array of testbed.configurable testing module method. I asked Jules to publish the branch for me, and I ran. Yeah, let me run the test. So the test cases for PlanPickerComponent are correct. I believe the coffee plant component is facing the same issue. So all the test cases passed. The story is I deleted all the old test cases in the coffee plant component specs file and used Jules to create the new test cases. Then the test cases can run without problem now. I will record another video to explain the pain that I had to go through in order to fix all the failed test cases in the coffee plant component specs file. So have a good weekend and bye.